Welcome to Economics Today. I'm your host, Sam Schillinger, and you folks are in for a real treat. Today we'll be breaking down the top 25 things that you should know after taking the high school course, Consumer Economics. Clocking in at number 25, we have making an investment means taking a risk. You never know what is going to happen to a company at any time, so be careful when you make an investment. Investments can make you money, or they can lose your money, so it just depends on if you are willing to take the chance of putting your money into a company. Next up at 24, you should take notice to the details in fine print before you get a credit card. Credit card companies put all the terms and stuff that they don't want you to see down there so that when you mess up and try to ask them for help, they can say, look in the fine print. Every credit card is a little bit different, so before you get a credit card, make sure you look over the terms and conditions and understand them so that you don't have any issues with the company and lose money. The big 23 has to do with working hard in high school to get a scholarship. Elementary and middle school prepare you for what you're going to learn in high school, which prepares you for getting into a good college and selecting your major. High school is where you're going to learn a lot, so you should focus hard during it to get into a good college and later have an occupation. Number 22 has been known to help people get from rags to riches. Yes, making investments in many things and not putting all your money into one company or kind of investment can result in a big reward. Types of investments to invest in are stock, collectibles, mutual fund, and real estate. All of these have their own risks, but if you diversify, you can't lose too much from one investment. Some of you might have trouble with number 21, which is staying organized with your banking. Keeping track of your deposits and payments can really help you in the long run. If you mess up with this and you don't know it, you could lose a lot of money. Staying organized is much easier than having your banking be a mess and not knowing anything about what is going on in your banking account. Number 20 has been a shocker, and many people find it hard to believe that interest rates are very high for credit card bills and loans. It might start out as a low APR, but after you miss one payment, it will skyrocket, and you will regret missing that payment. This is how the banks and credit card companies make their money. They put big ads that have a really low APR percentage on them, and then after the first month, it goes up, big time. So the thing to remember is know the APR and what it will do if you miss a payment. At number 19, the credit card shows its bad side. At the end of every month, you have to pay a credit card bill for however much you spent on that credit card that month. Sometimes we spend more than we have. The point is, don't open up another credit card to pay off your first credit card bill. You'll get yourself deeper and deeper into debt, and that's not a situation you want to be in. The 18th ranked key point is, set goals that will challenge you to reach them. Don't make goals that you know you will reach easily. Make ones that you will have to work hard for and push yourself to accomplish them. 17 can help you out from going into debt. Don't spend more money on credit than you actually have. Some people like to make impulsive buys and buy something without even knowing what it is. Know what your salary is, and don't go on a credit frenzy and buy everything you can and not be able to pay for it later. 16 will help you reach your biggest goals and dreams. All it is SMART. S stands for set goals that are specific. They're not just general things. The M is for measurable. Make a goal in which you will be able to measure your progress. The A is for attainable. You need to be able to reach your goals some way. The R is for they should be relevant. Make it something that you can do in real life. And the last thing, the T, is for time-bound. Set your goals so that you can reach them by a certain date. If you follow these guidelines, you're sure to accomplish what you want to in life. We are now in the top 15, and we get to talk about college. It is best to do some research about a college before deciding to go there. You want to know the requirements and see if the school is good for what you want to major in. If you do this, you will have a good college experience. If you want to make some money, you should probably listen in now. Doing research and looking at the company's history before investing in it lands a spot at number 14. Stocks can go up and down randomly, but it's smart to look at trends and history of the company before you put all your life savings into it. Lucky number 13 has to do with setting goals that fit you and that you'll be able to reach. Set goals for things that are important to you. Goals will help you reach them and give you something to work for. Don't set goals that you know you will never reach, because then they're pointless. Budgeting finds its way at number 12. Be reasonable when you make your budget so that you have enough money for the things that you need. Budgeting can help you stay organized and can make you feel better about how you spend your money. The 11th thing to know is only take loans from known companies. Companies can do all kinds of things and charge you without you knowing it. Make sure you know the company is safe before you get a loan from them, because if you don't pay back that loan on time, some companies will really make you pay for it. We are now down to the top 10. Number 10 is a biggie. Writing a check is something that you will have to do for the rest of your life. Knowing where to put the information and how to put it in your check register is key to writing a check and banking. Showing itself at number 9 is realizing what goals can do for you. Goals can help you set yourself up for the future and what you want to do in life. It's hard to get something done without having a goal for it. Goals can work for anything. You just have to make them. Paying your bills on time checks in at number 8. This is important because there are big fees if you make a late payment, and you don't want to get yourself into debt. Paying your bills on time makes it so you don't have to worry about them, and after payment you can just relax. Fraud is what we're talking about for number 7. It's very important to know how to protect yourself from fraud. Fraud can get you into big trouble, and once someone breaks in, they pretty much have control of your account. So the important thing here is, make sure you give your information to safe sites only, and don't make it easy for someone to hack in. 6 is something you will need to do every time you get your bank statement. Check the statement to make sure the bank doesn't have any false deposits or payments. This is also known as reconciliation. This could save you a lot of money if the bank makes a mistake and potentially keep you out of trouble. We have finally reached the top 5. Number 5 could land you that job you've been waiting for. It's researching the company you are being interviewed before you go to the interview. You want to look like you know what you're doing at the interview, and the best way to do that is by knowing information about the company. And number 4, you need to know, don't always use credit, and be careful who you give information out to. If you always use credit, it may be hard to pay off your bill. Don't give any important information to any place that isn't protected. You especially need to be careful online, because you never know what is safe and what's not. Number 3 and 2 both have to deal with debt and paying loans. It's good to have a plan to make your payments so that you can gradually pay off the loan. Getting into debt is very easy, and it's hard to get out of it. So if you get into debt, just try to make your payments, relax, and don't spend money on things you don't need. The final key point is, always be prepared for an interview. You don't want to make a fool out of yourself. Act professional so that the business will want to hire you. If you are ready and act serious during the interview, you are sure to get the job. The top 5 could be in any order, but it was a hard decision for me to choose which points were ranked where. These are all important things that you should remember. Thank you for tuning in to Economics Today. Have a nice day.